All right, you guys, welcome to the What is Coaching information webinar. I wanted to do a webinar PowerPoint for you tonight because I'm a very visual person, and so seeing the information really helped me when I got started as a coach as well. So I want to welcome you and thank you so much for taking the time to hop on, view the information, see if maybe this is something for you, whether the business or the products, and just our community of awesome, amazing women. So my name is Megan White. I have been a coach for 6.5 years. Been a long time, but it's gone by so fast, and I can't believe it's already been 6 years. But I am a mom of 3 littles and married. Prior to getting started, I went to school and got my physical therapy assisting degree, so I worked in healthcare, and I had a desk job, and I also taught fitness classes on the side. So you could say I was busy, I guess, and now that I have kids, I don't really think I knew what busy was, but it's been an amazing journey, and it has allowed me to not only be able to get my product for free every month, but it's also allowed me to be able to stay home full-time with my kids. And I knew when I started, I wanted to be able to do that. And I wanted to be able to not only get my product paid for every month and get my stuff for free, and use that 25% discount, but I also wanted to, when we started having kids, I wanted to be able to stay home. I wanted to be a hands-on present mom. I didn't really have that growing up. My mom was a nurse. She still is a nurse. She worked crazy busy hours. She worked mornings, days, nights, you name it. And I always, and maybe that's where it stems from, but I always knew that I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, but I didn't really know what that meant. I didn't really know if when I said I wanted to be that, I didn't know at the time that I wanted to also not lose myself in motherhood. And I wanted to have my own thing, and I wanted to be able to create and be inspired and inspire other people and help other people. And that's why I went into healthcare originally, because I kind of liked fitness. I kind of liked the learning about the human body, and I loved helping people and being kind of hands-on and with helping people that way. And so, but I didn't really know what any of that meant, being a stay-at-home mom prior to getting started. I just knew I wanted the flexibility of a schedule. I knew I wanted the flexibility of a schedule. I knew that I wanted to also be able to contribute to our household. I knew that I knew I had these goals and these visions planted in my heart early on. I knew that I just wanted something different. And I knew that my path was going to be different than most people who don't choose this career path, but I was okay with that, and I was willing to work hard. I didn't know what that meant when I started. I didn't know what that was in the beginning, but I learned and I taught myself, and now I'm home full-time with all 3 of my kids, and I am paying off debt. I'm paying off student loans. I have big goals. We have big goals for our family that we're working towards. And this business has allowed that. This business has allowed me to have a platform for inspiring other people, inspiring other moms especially. I know that when I started, or when I became a mom for the first time, it was an outlet for me, using my social media as an outlet, using my social media to maybe give other moms some hope, inspiration, just a virtual high five, like a me too, I get it, I get what you're going through. So it was an outlet for me, and it was inspiring to them. And so it was a win-win. And I was already on Facebook. I only had 200 friends, but I was already on Facebook and social media and already on my phone like everybody is. And so I thought, well, this would be a perfect combination to a career path for me, because I can virtually help people. I can help more people just from, my smartphone and in the mommy pockets of time that I have. And when you have little babies, you don't always get the time that you maybe want or need, but at the same time, it's that reward of being able to have that flexibility and being able to just drop everything and find those pockets of time. And so I'm just an everyday girl. I married my high school sweetheart, mom of 3. I have a 9-month-old, 2.5-year-old, and 4.5-year-old. now a business owner and fitness motivator, mentor for women who really want balance, fulfillment, passion, and purpose, and to feel confident doing it in pursuing that path of their life. When I got started, I was unfulfilled. I was depressed. I was at a lower part of my life. We were moving. We had just gotten married. I was, kind of plateaued physically. I was the girl going to the gym and doing the elliptical for 30 minutes and then weights for 30 minutes because I didn't know what else to do, but I wasn't seeing results. And so that's who I want to help. I want to help the other women who are just like me when I started. And, you might be thinking, well, I'm not where I'm at. I want to be. So how can I help other people? But I can tell you that's what's been most inspiring to other people is watching my journey unfold, watching me do it with them, seeing the transition from, pregnant to, during my pregnancy to after to now motherhood. And that's what's most inspiring. It's not going from A to Z and hoping that you catch people at the end and inspire people at the end. What's inspiring is seeing that story unfold, and you're going to attract people just like you who you want to help. And that's another joy in this business. You get to choose who you want to work with. You get to choose who you help. And you also get to build a side income on the side in combination with whatever else you want to do as a bonus. And so you have that opportunity, not a requirement, but you have that opportunity. And I went from I went from desk job, I went from cubicle to virtual coach. And now when I say coach, a Beachbody coach is just somebody who is working on themselves, wanting to, become the best version of themselves physically, mentally, emotionally, and just a motivator, an encourager, a cheerleader, a friend. If you can be a friend, then you can be a coach and do this business. So I really did get in the best shape of my life with Beachbody and the products. And like I said, I'm just being the hands-on mom I want, creating more time and flexibility for my family. I've been a coach for 6 years, and this business really has completely kind of redefined who I want to be. We have this kind of vision for our life. And if you don't, it might just take pen to paper, like writing out, what do you want? And are you living your purpose? And are you living fulfilled every day? And are you happy? And do you get excited to wake up and go to work every day to, make some waves and change lives and make an impact? And those are the questions I had to ask myself when I started as well. And it's really helped me to find confidence and find purpose. So why Beachbody? Before I got started with Beachbody, I had already been doing the workouts. I loved them. What I love most about Beachbody is, and you'll find this if you join our tribe, is they are like no BS. There's no pills, wraps, weight loss shakes, burners, anything. It's hard work. It's fitness. It's sweating. It's pushing yourself in your workouts. It's nutrition. And it's accountability and support and community. And so Beachbody, that's why I partnered with them. Health and fitness is not going anywhere. Everybody can benefit from what Beachbody offers. And really, Beachbody has, I knew was credible because I already had been doing the workouts and using their different pre-workout at the time, but I knew they were credible. I knew what they stood for. I loved their mission, and I loved the down-to-earth company that corporate is. They were founded in 1998, and their mission is to help people achieve healthy and fulfilling lives. They're the leading provider in health and nutrition and fitness, weight loss, getting in shape, getting results. They're the leading provider in that. And currently there's about 450,000 independent coaches who help other people reach their health and fitness goals. This market is not saturated. Just because you might hear that more people are coaches, like that doesn't mean there's nobody out there to help. There's billions of people in the world. I can't reach your network. Your friend can't reach your network. The coaches on my team can't reach my network. Like we all have our own Verizon network, our own people that we have and want to help and can help, and the opportunity is endless. And there's a reason why Beachbody is number one. There's a reason why it's $1 billion company. There's a reason why there's over 450,000 coaches all having their own business. Now, that doesn't mean 450,000 coaches are working their business actively, a very small percentage actually is. And so the people that tell me, well, it's saturated and there's no room at the top and you have to get in early and all this stuff, I can assure you that's not true, because there are people that started after me that are further ahead than me. I started after some people, and I'm further ahead than them. And it honestly just depends on your own personal effort and diligence and consistency. They've helped over 23 million customers, and they're, like I said, $1 billion profitable company. There's a reason that we're launching worldwide, and we're just getting started. Like, we're just getting started, and they've been around for 1998 and 2008? Is that 10 years plus 10 plus years? Babe, is that 10 years?
10.
10. I was going to say 20. 10. And I have a college degree.
2018?
No, 1998.
2008.
Yeah. And so they are, they're an amazing company. Customer service is amazing. They average 5 million monthly visits across 5 million plus monthly visits across Beachbody platforms. There's so many amazing things that now Beachbody is, like, the direction they're moving in. They're moving in the direction of digital and meeting consumers' needs and being literally at your fingertips anywhere you want to go. We go to the lake every summer, and there's no service, there's no nothing, it's down, we're kind of unplugged, but I can still get my workout in way down in the boondocks because I have Beachbody on demand. And so they're really moving in the direction of that total wellness, health and wellness. They believe health starts at home. They want your whole family healthy. They don't just want to sell you a quick gimmick and, leave you off into the wolves. And my journey proves that. My journey proves that Beachbody works and the products work. There's a million things out there right now for free. Follow me on this. There's tons of YouTube videos. There's tons of free meal plans on Google. There are a ton of free stuff out there. Why are you not at your goal yet? Why are you not at your goal yet? Because you probably don't have a realistic approach. You probably don't have support or guidance. You're probably overwhelmed with all of the stuff out there, like I was, all of the fads and diets and pills and all of this wraps and patches and all of this stuff. You're probably just like, just tell me what to do and I'll do it. And does it work? And is it sustainable? And is it flexible? And is it realistic? And can I make it a lifestyle? And can I learn how to incorporate it into my family's life? Yes, 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 and yes. That's what I've done for the last 6 years. And my whole family, my husband drinks Shakeology after, it took him 6 years, but he drinks it now. My kids drink the Daily Sunshine, which is the pediatric formulated shake for kids. We eat the bars, we have the pre-workout, like, it's total health, and it starts at home, and it starts with you. And so the journey has been incredible. And I've used Beachbody programs for the last 12 years. The coaching opportunity has been around for 10 years, but the programs have been around forever. And you probably already know they're household names, right? Everybody knows about them. And I've used Beachbody programs and Shakeology during, before, and after my pregnancies while nursing both of my boys. I'm currently nursing my 9-month-old still, and I nursed both of those boys for a year. And I lost all the baby weight after both pregnancies. I got in the best shape of my life. This picture here was supposed to be an after of when I lost all the baby weight and got in the best shape of my life. But you can go to my profile on Facebook and you can scroll back down through my journey because I've shared it all. But I literally have gotten back in the best shape of my life physically, and I've gotten my 6-pack back, and I've gotten in amazing shape, and it's all from Beachbody workouts and the supplements. And when I say supplements, I don't mean like you're not popping a ton of pills. Like, I'm literally drinking my Shakeology every day. I'm drinking my unicorn juice every day. That makes me sane and approachable. And I enjoy the bars and things like that. And so I got in the best shape of my life, gained and lost 50 pounds, not only once, but twice, and now a third time. I'm in my postpartum journey for the third time, and using Beachbody programs and products and the support and community. And I'm, like I said, incorporating my family into it. So who can be a coach? A coach is simply somebody who's teachable, coachable, a go-getter, hardworking, self-motivated, somebody who is sees something different for their life, or wants more, or wants to feel more fulfilled, or wants to find something they're passionate about and something that they can call their own and they can use to help build something on the side and contribute to their family. And a coach is not somebody, though, who has to be you don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be a nutritionist. You don't have to be a fitness expert. You don't have to know anything about anything. Like I said, when I started, it was simply for the discount. I had 200 friends on Facebook. I knew nothing about social media. I didn't know what an entrepreneur was. I didn't know even what the term really meant. I thought it was just a fancy word for people who go sit at coffee shops and get paid to play on their smartphone and drink coffee and make fun phone calls and hang out with their friends and get paid to do it. I didn't know what they were doing. But I quickly learned that it's just another avenue of a career that you get to build yourself. You don't have a boss, you're your own boss. So you have to be willing to put in the work, and you have to be patient and stay consistent. And remember why you started, remember your why every day, or you're probably not going to put in the effort if it's not worth the return, right? And so I got sick of clocking in and out for other people and building somebody else's dream. I wanted to start clocking in for myself. You really have to just decide. You have to decide, and you have to choose to start working on a better you. And that's really what it's about. It's simply about you becoming the best version of yourself and doing personal development and leaning in on our support of community and women and our Fit Sisters and our boot camps, and really deciding that you're going to go all in on you. So you pick a program, you drink Shakeology, you get started on your goals, and then you commit, you live, you work, you share and connect daily with others about the things that you're feeling and seeing, and the things that are changing you, and how you are becoming a better person every day. And that's just what it was, like one picture at a time on social media. I was just sharing about what I was doing. I was sharing about my workouts. I was sharing about how my nutrition had changed and improved. I was sharing about how my accountability has gone up, and I've actually been excited to like get in and do my workout and check in with my girls. And I'm just sharing about that mental growth and what I was going through and growing through. And then eventually comes those small wins. Eventually comes the success of helping others get the same results as you, helping other people through the same challenges that you've been through. And when I went through all of my postpartum, I honestly just wanted to be able to help other moms know that like they weren't alone, and they weren't alone in having 50 pounds to lose or 30 pounds to lose. And they weren't alone in having to start day one feeling defeated and frustrated and out of shape. And they weren't alone in feeling like empty and unfulfilled. And there was something on the other side of that glass wall that once you break through yourself, you can then invite other people in, and you can then pull other people in and invite them to join you. And that's really where the reward comes from, and the fulfillment and the excitement that I get every single day when I get up and sit down to work my business. So we have Beachbody On Demand right now available, and that came out a year and a half ago. I don't remember for sure, but now it's like the all access. You literally get fitness. It's like Netflix. I don't really know what Netflix is. I think I'm like the only one in the world that doesn't have Netflix or have had Netflix, but it's basically like a library, a Netflix of fitness. Only now there's a nutrition channel, there's a Shakeology channel, there's a meal prep channel, there's yoga, prenatal, postnatal. I mean, there's everything. There's dance, there's hip hop, there's everything, strength, weights, cardio, everything, literally everything, something for everybody. So with the Beachbody On Demand all access challenge packet, maybe you already have Beachbody On Demand, but you don't have Shakeology, or maybe you have Shakeology, but you don't have Beachbody On Demand. There's also what's called completion packs, where you will get started with the tools you need based on what you already have. Or if you don't have anything, then this Beachbody On Demand would be for you. So you'd get a year. So it's like, it breaks down to like $8 a month of fitness, unlimited fitness, every program, plus you get all the new programs that come out. And there's about 3 a year And then you get a 30-day supply of a superfood shake, which is so 30 meals in that pack. You also get a set of portion containers. If you already have a set, I think I have 3. I love them because I can store them in my prep containers. I can travel with them. My kids can play in the bathtub with them. And you also get, obviously, your coach and plugged into their boot camp when you get started. Oops, how do I go back? Oh, there we go. And you get all of that for $160. And so all of that for the entire year, plus your 30 meals of Shakeology. So what is Shakeology? Shakeology is literally will be your healthiest meal of the day. If you've already tried it and you're like, oh, I don't really love it that much, try again. Because when I started, or when I tasted it for the first time, I thought it tasted like mud. I didn't like it until I got home, got my own, and really played around with some recipes that 6 years later, I crave it every single day. It's got everything you need, over 70 superfoods, protein, amino acids. It's got phytonutrients, pre and probiotics for your gut and digestion, antioxidants. Literally has everything. It's not just a protein drink. It's not just a meal replacement drink. It's a health drink. We are not protein deficient. We don't need more protein. We need more nutrition in our diets as a culture because our nutrition now is stripped. Like, it's just stripped. And it is, I think, what did I read? You have to eat a cup of spinach nowadays, or 30 cups of spinach nowadays is equivalent to like 1 cup of spinach like 50 years ago. Like, that's how much the quality of the nutrition in the soil has decreased and been altered. And so this guarantees you have everything. This was my prenatal when I started when I got pregnant and we started having a family. This was my prenatal. One thing I also love, which I will mention if you are pregnant or nursing or thinking about getting pregnant, or even in your 4th trimester, like I am right now, one thing I love about Shakeology is they changed the folic acid to folate. And so folic acid is a synthetic of folate. And I really tried to avoid folic acid when I was pregnant, but folate is something you should be consuming and you should be having in your diet. Folic acid is the synthetic. So your body really doesn't recognize it anyway. And so instead of an over-the-counter multivitamin, that over-the-counter multivitamins are so low quality, usually most of the time, that our bodies just discrete them. We don't absorb them because they're so low quality, and you don't even really know what's in them, right? And so this for me was my multivitamin. It's my multivitamin every single day. I know if I have this, I'm getting everything I need. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to guesswork. I don't have to try to make up my own concoction at home. And it's amazing. Helps build lean muscle mass. It really helped with my cravings, especially. It helped with bloat and digestion in like the first few days. And over time, it's helped with my healthiest meal of the day. I can replace a meal if I want. I don't have to right now because I'm nursing, so I don't. It's everything, and it's the healthiest meal of the day. So I want to share with you some transformations that my coaches willingly wanted to. I invited them to share in the group. So this is Christina, and she is a new mom, and she lost all of her baby weight with Beachbody programs and products as well. She honestly feels the best she's ever felt. She's gained energy. She's crushing consistency and her workouts, and still being a busy mom. She's a stay-at-home mom, a wife. She works her business in the mommy pockets, and she doesn't compromise her family time. And that's really important as well when you're starting a family, because you want to spend all your time with your family and your kids especially. And she has really figured out a great balance. And so she's crushing her workout. She's gotten amazing results. She's done program after program and just keeps getting amazing results in the lifestyle that she's learned along with this, along with the programs and products and being in our boot camp, is results and consistency. And she's learned nutrition and how to fuel her body appropriately, as well as with Shakeology. And she's a rising leader on our team. She's also wanting to inspire and bringing on just a tribe of women who want to get healthy and fit and grow a business of their own as well. This is Jessica. She did 80-day obsession with this. Christina's was also 80-day obsession and Shakeology and the pre-workout. And this is Jessica. This was her 80-day obsession results. And she went from kind of eating whatever she wanted to learning how to properly fuel herself with her nutrition, which really helped her to become like awesome at meal prepping and getting her family ready for like the week and their meals and things like that. She's amazing at it. And so also her workouts helped relieve stress and overall just becoming healthy. And she literally just continues doing program to program back to back because it's working, right? She's also a busy mom. She's a mama of 3, and she's really teaching her family how to make healthy choices and how to take care of themselves. Remember what I said in the beginning? Health really starts at home, and that's our goal. She's also a rising leader on our team, and she is helping, again, other women in her network get healthy and fit and grow an income as well. And this is Rachel. She's a brand new coach, actually, and all of these women have achieved with her business success. Christina has reached the first milestone in her business, the first rank. She's getting her product paid for every month. Jess, same thing. She actually earned $1,000 in her first 2 or 3 months, I believe. She's getting her product paid for and making an impact, really. And she's achieved the first rank as well. And this is Rachel, and she's a brand new coach and achieved the first rank in her business and has gotten amazing results. She went from weight plateau to increased energy, decreased cravings, better mood, digestion, and overall just feeling healthy from the inside out. She's a mama of 2, and she works full time and is motivating and inspiring others in her network as well, and bringing on women who want to use the products and maybe also grow a business as well. And this is Erica. She is a mom of almost 2. She's pregnant with her second. And right now she's a discount coach. She's using the products, getting 25% discount. She's been in the season of working her business and then motherhood. And right now she's getting ready for baby number 2. So she's busy, also works full time, and really had a total transformation. Went from, no hope, lack of confidence, lack of energy, and went from that to feeling really amazing about herself. And now she's enjoying a healthy pregnancy as well. And she is doing her best by staying healthy and fit, and she's checking into our boot camps and things like that during her pregnancy. So here's a couple ways. There's a couple different ways to earn in this business. So there's the retail side, which is 25% commission on all orders that your customers order through you. So yeah, you do sell product. Yeah, you do have people go to your website. Sales is not an icky thing. I think when the word sales got such a bad rep is when you see those people just putting like promos and all the products and blasting their newsfeed with the company. And that's where sales get such a bad rep, because who wants to do that? That's icky, and nobody is attracted to that. And so really on our team, we teach you how to share. We teach you how to share your story. We teach you how to work on you and share that, not sell that. And so you also earn from what's called a team cycle bonus. And that's through the production of your team. And it's it's who you're bringing onto your team. It's growing a team of like-minded people, of people that maybe want a part-time income, full-time income, side income, holiday income, or just a discount, but it's your team's effort. And that's why in this business, it's the most rewarding thing to watch your team and help your team find success, because without helping other people get to where they want to go, both customers and coaches, you don't reach your goals. And so it's most rewarding to see those people in your team and even your customers have success. And we all want to help each other. We all want to see each other succeed, and we all help each other do that. And so when you join our team, it's not just me and it's our whole team that we're helping each other. So there's different ranks that you work towards in the business, and based on your goals, not everybody wants a full-time income, not everybody wants a part-time income, but you get paid a team cycle bonus based on what rank you are and the volume that you're producing within your organization. And we get paid weekly. Every Thursday is a new work week. So the income potential with this is really honestly endless. And I should have put the average income earning statement on here, but here's what I will say, that the potential is endless. The low end of the spectrum compared to the high end of the spectrum, which is about 3 million annually, it's an incredible opportunity. And again, it's not who gets in early. It's not who starts sooner. It's not who knows a million people. It's not who already has a huge network. It's none of that. It's not who has the most skills. It's who's willing to work hard to their goals. And that could be you. So at Diamond Rank, it's about $430 a week. Now that's achieving Diamond rank and then putting about a year in to lay that foundation, to build that foundation of stable income and build that foundation of duplicating yourself, and teaching your team to do the same thing. 2-star Diamond is about $630 a week, and then 5-star Diamond is about $1,500 a week. So when I started, I just wanted to be able to have my product covered, my product paid for, and that was about $200 a month is what I wanted. And so I knew that I had to work to that point, and then it was replacing my full-time income, which was about $200 a week, $250 a week. And I knew that I had to work towards that goal. And so it's just taking your goals and breaking it down and then working backwards from that. But we teach you how to do all of that. I teach you how to, if your goal is $500 a month, I teach you exactly how to do that. If your goal is to replace your full-time income, I teach you exactly how to do that. So it's really just based on your goals, but you can kind of see the income potential here. And there are, how to start your business. There's a couple different ways. Now you can either join as a customer or a preferred customer. A customer still gets a 25% discount, or a customer does not get a 25% discount, but a customer is just, you order the product, you can be plugged into our bootcamp groups, and you have your coach support as well as the group support. If you are a preferred customer, you get the 25% discount. You can just only enjoy the discount and not work your business and not build a business. Like my mom, my grandma, my husband, my in-laws, they all just get the discount on the products. If you want to build the business, you have the opportunity to do that as a preferred customer. You have the 25% discount as well. So your $16 a month as a coach covers all branding, marketing. Beachbody does all of that for you. Like literally, the company does it all for us. Personal websites, coach office, they warehouse all of the products, customer service, tech support, marketing. I mean, everything is done. Training is done by the company. And then that $40 that you see here, $39.95 enrollment fee is waived with a pack or a completion pack. And when you get started, we'll help you figure out which way is the best way for you to get started. As a new coach, the systems that are in place, you're not just thrown to the wolves. Like, we have systems in place. You learn and do the vital behaviors while building confidence and belief. And that's really where it starts. We partner together. I match your pace. I help you get started. I help you launch your business. I have a new coach manual that all of our coaches get in our downline. And it really is just a step-by-step process. We work on goal setting, creating your story, building relationships, sharing the opportunity, how to earn right away and continue growing, kind of like a fast track, and it's all in here as well. And so you're not just expected to know it and do it all on your own. We have systems in place, we have trainings in place, we have success systems in place, and we really help you get started right. And your support for success is extremely important, because we want everyone starting off on the right foot. And so there's virtual team trainings. We have fun, live webinars. We have team calls. We have live events, which are super important. And that's just where you can get the ins and outs of the company and what's new happening. And there's quarterly live events. There's a yearly live events. There's those free trips I was talking about, the tropical free trips. So maybe that's all you want to do. Maybe you're like, I want to get the discount and I want to earn the tropical vacation every spring by helping 3 new people every month. And that's all you want to do. Great, that's awesome. Maybe you just want to get started and enjoy the discount and just plug into our boot camp and be motivation and support in our boot camp, and maybe invite some friends in to join you in the boot camp. awesome. You're the coach that wants to like take this and run with it and create a side income, and really make something of it and build something of it. Awesome. Great. We're going to help you do that as well. And you obviously, the mentorship I was talking about, your coach is going to be there every step of the way, no matter what your goals are, no matter, if you are a part of our community. And so we're going to push you and we're going to support you, and we're really going to help you build that belief in yourself and that confidence in yourself. So I'm going to ask my husband to hop in here real quick. And I just want him to share a little bit about spouse support, and when we got started. So, and then this is the last slide before we wrap it up. So, we gotta sit closer. Sit close to me. Okay, so you can look up here. Okay. So when I got started, and I told you that I wanted to start my business, I told you I wanted to sign up for this and get Shakeology. What was your initial thoughts?
I guess just to get the Shakeology and become a coach.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't have too much for or against it. I guess it was just something you wanted to try, and I wasn't too skeptical about that, I guess.
Yeah, I wasn't really skeptical either, because it's like, okay, so if it doesn't work, then what's the worst thing that could happen? Like I return the products and get my money back, or I use the products and love them and can start sharing them with other people. So there wasn't really any skepticism. What was your reaction, or what were your thoughts when I wanted to quit my full-time job?
I guess I have pretty traditional views when it comes to a lot of that stuff. So I had some, large concerns, I would say. My first concern would have been your income. I mean, obviously we were used to a certain income, and to just quit that solid everyday desk job that was providing benefits and income, I guess I didn't want you to do that. And I guess the further we talked about it, I felt more comfortable about if you were to match your income with Beachbody before you just quit your job. And I guess I don't know if it was a couple months later that actually happened, but I think you just came in one day and said you quit your job. And I was definitely nervous about it, but obviously this is something you were passionate about and moving quickly with and doing well with. And so, I was nervous and skeptical all together, but it ended up working out.
And I think most guys are like that. Most guys are very black and white when it comes to things like that. It's like, why would you, what is this thing even? Like, it's your fitness thing, or like your Shakeology thing. And they don't really understand. Like, Michael didn't really understand probably what I was doing for like the first several years. Until I really started to show him my goals and share my goals and break things down and talk to him more about the business aspect of it, and really started showing him guys need to see that monetary return. They need to see that something's coming in from the work that you're putting in. And so as far as like the fitness and stuff goes, like, I don't think I really poked and prodded you about the fitness, but I wanted you to definitely join me in doing it. But you kind of just did the workouts that you wanted, and then that was it. Like, I didn't really, and about Shakeology too, like, I poked and prodded you about that too, didn't I? Mm-hmm. And tried to explain to you all the benefits and why it was amazing and why you should drink it. And you just started drinking it, this year? 6 years later. Mm-hmm. So what would you tell women who are like, well, my husband doesn't support me, and how do I make that they think that this is just a gimmick, or they think it's a pyramid scheme, or they think it's this or that? They have these objections and they're not really supportive. Like, what would you tell women, or what advice would you give them to help them
Well, I think
show their spouse?
I think that everyone would need to understand where your spouse is coming from when they have the skepticism on something like this, just because there is so many things out there, and to just, whether you're taking the leap of quitting your job to do this, or maybe just starting it alongside of it, just to be understanding about that, because there's always new things, there's things to try, and there's obviously risk involved with it, that it may not work too. So, but on the other side of it, I guess that hopefully they maybe allow you to try it, and maybe they'll see how you're, maybe whether you're enjoying it or not enjoying it, and helping people. I guess that was the thing that I was seeing with Megan, just how she was affecting other people's lives, and helping people, and how she was passionate about it, and really enjoying it. I guess it just kind of went from there. I guess if they see that, hopefully they're behind you, and supporting you with that.
Yeah, and I think having women explain to their spouse like why this is important to them, and showing them their goals, and setting boundaries, and setting time boundaries, and setting social media boundaries, which I struggle with still all the time. But it's like a learning curve, I would assume, for guys to get kind of on board. And there's usually a turning point where they do. But would you say that me being stubborn in my pursuit of this worked in my favor?
But yeah, I would definitely say so. Yeah.
Because you have to be stubborn about your goals. You have to be stubborn about respectfully. You have to be stubborn about your goals, and you have to be stubborn about what you want in life. But I wasn't just doing this for me. I was doing this because I wanted to be able to be home with my kids. I wanted to be able, we want to build our dream home, and we want to put money away for the kids' school and take vacations. And I wanted to be able to bring him on vacation with me when I earn these trips. I wanted to be able to do all of that. And you have to communicate that with them. You have to communicate that why it's important, and you have to be stubborn about your goals and about your pursuit, and knowing that it's not a matter of if I can do it or if I'm going to do it. It's a matter of when. And if you're stubborn about that, and you start to prove it to yourself, you're going to prove it to your significant other as well. Any other advice you want to give? Okay. Thanks. Thanks, babe. Okay, so to wrap it up here, you're really joining a community, a tribe of women. And when you become a coach, you're in business with so many other amazing people that are just like you on their fitness journey, that have the accountability, and you have the support system and the partners to help you find success and to celebrate right along with you. And we don't want to see anyone fail. We don't want to see anyone quit on themselves. And that's the only way you can fail, is if you choose to quit. So let's get started with, are you a number 1, 2, or 3? If you're a number 1, you're a connector, and you're somebody who maybe the products aren't for you, or the boot camps aren't for you, or the business isn't for you, but maybe you know people who are like, she'd be amazing. She would love the products. She's been looking for a nutrition plan. She needs support. I have this friend who would benefit from a boot camp. Like my mom, my sister, like these people would benefit all from getting healthier and fit and feeling better about themselves. I know that I have this friend who has baby weight to lose. You're a connector of those people to either your coach, if I'm your coach, to myself, and we're bringing them in, helping them get started, because it might be for them. If you're a number 2, and if you're a connector, you still can connect with your coach and get in their next free group. Usually our coaches run one free group every month. And so you get workouts, meal plan, support, fun, accountability. If you're number 2, you are a customer challenger. You're maybe a preferred customer, aka discount coach. You're ready to start your journey. You're ready to start your health and fitness transformation. Maybe you're been doing something, but now you want to dive in a little bit deeper. You pick your program with your coach and participate in our online boot camps, and you really just dive in and commit and start working on you while getting a 25% discount. If you're a number 3, you are somebody who's like, girlfriend, I get it. I want to do this. I want to dive in. I want to launch my business, and I want to start sharing about my journey, and I want to get started on the products and focus on me and my fitness, and I want to earn additional income on the side, and I really want to turn my goals and those my dreams and those visions I have floating around in my brain. I want to put them on paper and I want to achieve them. So I want you to get with, go back to the coach that invited you to this and tell them if you're a 1, 2, or 3. I know life gets busy. I know life gets crazy. So if you forget, trust me, all of our coaches will follow up with, your coach will follow up with you and check in and just kind of see where you're at and what the best decision is for you. But I really just want to thank you for jumping on and taking the time out of your night to view this information. I hope that you took some nuggets away. I hope that we see you in our boot camps or on our team, and we're so excited to welcome you into our Fit family and our tribe. If you get started, we do have some fun incentives as well that you can talk with your coach about. So thank you so much. Have a great night.